Welcome to the clubhouse. Once again, I'm just doing this moment of silence for Jeffrey and Veronica. May you both rest in eternal peace. All right, y'all. Thank you. We're about to get this started. Once again, on the wheels of steel at this time, the original Grand Wizard Imperial Crusader, the Crossfader. Not once, not twice, no other will suffice. The one and only, seldom lonely. All the girls call me Tenderoni. I go by the name of DJ Skill, and I'm about to get ill. A little something like this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Schlemiel, Schlemazel, Hassendampf Incorporated. We're gonna do it. Give us any chance, we'll take it. Read us any rule, we'll break it. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Doing it our way, nothing's gonna turn us back now. Straight ahead and on the track now. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Doing it our way, there's nothing we won't try. Never heard the word impossible this time. There's no stopping us. We're gonna do it. On your mark, get set and go now. Got a dream and we just know now. We're gonna make that dream come true. And we'll do it our way, yes, our way. Make our dreams come true. And we'll do it our way, yes, our way. Make our dreams come true. Only and true.
Break it up, break it up, break down. These are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up, break down. These are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up, break down. These are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up, break down. These are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up, break down. These are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up, break down. These are the breaks. Break it, these are the breaks. These are the these are the these are the these are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up,
Once
break
again,
down. These
on
are
the
breaks.
wheels of
Break it
steel.
up, break it up, break it up, break down.
DJ Skill, part one of the clubhouse.
Break it up, break it up, break down. These are
That's
the
right, you
breaks.
hearing Curtis
Break it up,
Blow
break it up, break it up, break
repeating
down. These
what the
are
genre is for
breaks.
me
Break it up, break it up,
tonight.
break it up, break down.
The
These
breaks.
are the breaks. Break it
Taking
up,
it
break
back,
up, break it up, break
way
down.
back,
These are
to the
breaks.
parks,
Break it up, break it
to
up,
the block
break it up, break
parties,
down. These
to the
are
streets,
breaks. Break it up, break
to
it
where
up,
it all
break
began
up,
for
break
me,
down. These are the
and a lot of
breaks.
you.
Break it up, break it up, break
Some
it
of these
up, break
jams you're
down.
gonna know.
These are the breaks.
Some of these
Break
jams
it up,
you're
break
not
it up,
gonna
break
know
it up,
because they're
break down.
obscure.
These are the breaks. Break it up, break it up,
But whether
break
you
it up,
know it
break down.
or whether you
These
don't,
are the breaks.
I need you to
Break it
stick
up,
with
break
me
it up, break it up,
like
break
this.
down.
You out there? Louder! Well, clap your hands to what he's doing. On tempo, Jack. Yeah! out there? Louder! Well, clap your hands to what he's doing. On tempo, Jack. You out there? Louder! Well, clap your hands to what he's doing.
A Monday warrior, mean, mean strike. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean, mean pride. A Monday warrior, mean, mean strike. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean, mean pride. A Monday warrior, mean, mean strike. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean, mean pride. Though his mind is not for rent, don't put him down as arrogant. His reserve a quiet defense, writing out the day's event.
Taking it back to the parks. Duke Luke, I see you in the chat room. Shout out to the BX, Brad's Record Den. I used to travel from the planet of Brooklyn on the Iron Horse to pick up a lot of these jams. These are all originals, by the way, no bootlegs. I feel like cutting it up like this. How many of y'all remember this?
We take the pressure and we throw away. Conventionality belongs to yesterday. There is a chance we can make it so far. Start believing now that we can be who we are. Grease is the word. It's got a groove, it's got a meaning. Grease is the time, is the place, is the motion. Now grease is the way we are feeling.
Once again, if you're just joining me, the incredible, unforgettable DJ Skill. Tonight I'm doing the breaks, straight from Uptown and the BX. This is how I used to do it, the planet of Brooklyn. Come on. Taking it back. Like I said, some of these jams you're gonna know, some of them you ain't, but it's all good. Think about a lot of them hip-hop records that you listen to all the time. A lot of those beats you hear, that you like, that you love, a lot of that stuff was stolen from these old school records right here. Only DJs would know that. Cats from the Bronx that used to check out all the DJs back in the days. Shout out to Red Alert, Chuck Chill Out, Cool Herc, Charlie Chase and Tony Tone, the Cold Crush Brothers. Shout out to Queens, DJ Divine and Infinity Machine, the Disco Twins. Shout out to my hometown, Brooklyn. Grandmaster Flowers, Frankie D, Charisma Funk. We was on the map doing it, you heard? Stick with me with this jazz tune. No shame to my game. Back in the days, we used to take magic markers and cover all our labels. Because while we was playing, and people would come up to the turntables if we was doing block parties, DJ battles. The name of the game was, we didn't want you to know who made it, who was the artist. But now, mad respect to the game. For those of you who don't know, this is by a jazz artist called Bob James. This track is called Nautilus. And yes, this was taken too. When you hear the break, some of y'all will know. This was taken to make a bunch of records. Once again, stick with me in the mix from the planet of Brooklyn, part 1 of the Clubhouse, the incredible, unforgettable DJ Skill. And y'all hold your towels tight, because my partner in crime, always on time, DJ Craven, as always, is gonna hit you in the head. Come on! Shout out to my peeps in the chat room. Bobby Seabrook, I see you. Trey, I see you. Duchess 95, I see you. Come on, Duke of Luke. Tell them in the chat room, Duke, what we used to do back in the crib, doing homework almost 30 years ago. Check the flavor. Once again, it's the Clubhouse on All City Radio. These are the breaks. Come on, let's go. Right here, so I'm sure a lot of y'all remember this. Let's take it from the top.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the honey drippers in the house tonight. And they just got back from Washington, D.C. I think they got something they want to say. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the honey drippers in the house tonight. They just got back from Washington, D.C. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the honey drippers in the house tonight. They just got back from Washington, D.C. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the honey drippers in the house tonight. They just got back from Washington, D.C. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the honey drippers in the house tonight. They just got back from Washington, D.C. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the honey drippers in the house tonight. They just got back from Washington, D.C. I think they got something they want to say.
Y'all in the head, once again, going quick. Come on. Yes, Eric B. and Rakim took that one right there. Let's take it back. Y'all know these are originals. And how you could tell these are originals that I used to play. Check the bacon, the sound. You hear that crackling in the background? That Rice Krispie snap, crackle, and pop. That's because I used to play these joints all the time.
He called
brakes, y'all. Come on.
Hanging out down on First Street and Main.
Taking it back. Taking it back.
Was a fool.
Shout out and rest in peace to Dr. Rock from the Force MCs, DJ Dr. Rock.
Calling Dr. Rock, calling Dr. Rock. Please come to the function room. Calling Dr. Rock. Calling Dr. Rock, calling Dr. Rock. Please come to the function room. Calling Dr. Rock. Please come to the function room. Extreme case of non-funkable-itis.
Y'all know what time it is with this. One of them hype party jams back in the days. Come on.
Let's have a meeting. Just you and I, never completing. Super sperm. Super sperm. Super sperm. Super sperm. Super sperm. Super, super, super sperm.
taking it back. Shout out to the Cold Crush Brothers from the BX. Billy Joel, Stiletto. I'm going in with the brakes like this.
Oh, it's on the corner, playing checkers on the box, smoking funky cigarettes, rolled up out of tops. Oh yeah.
Come on.
Cause we're the funky folk. Are you good enough to show? Do you think you got the soul? Are you sharp enough to shine? Can you party all the time? No half stepping. No half stepping.
Heat wave. Ain't no half stepping. Y'all know Dougie Fresh used this.
We gotta do it good.
Big Daddy Kane also. It's all love right here.
You should.
Come on.
Cause we're the funky folk. Are you good enough to show? Do you think you got the soul? Are you sharp enough to shine? Can you party all the time? Ain't no half stepping, gotta do it good. Ain't no half stepping, like you know you should. Ain't no half stepping, smoke and start to smoke. Ain't no half stepping, cause we're the funky folk, yeah. Ain't no half steppin', gotta do it good. Ain't no half steppin', like you know you should. Ain't no half steppin', smoke and start to smoke. Ain't no half steppin', cause we're the funky folk.
Funky down, nasty. Funky down, nasty. Funky down, nasty. Funky down, nasty. Funky down, nasty.
Hey, listen to the man.
This next one right here is one of my favorite joints. Something we all can relate to.
Before we go under.
Check it.
People, we gotta get over before we go under. Hey, country, it didn't say what you mean.
Hello?
Hey,
I'm going in.
what was you at last night?
Hello?
Hey, 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 what was you at last night?
Last night changed it all. I really had a ball. Last
See if
night
y'all
changed
remember
it
this.
all. I really had a ball.
Little hint. Joint by Trouble Funk. LL used it for Rock the Bells. Check it.
Yo, Skill, you know what they say. Don't mean a thing if he ain't got the go-go swing. Do-wop, 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 do-wop.
Taking it to DC right about now. All my out-of-town listeners.
Hey, T-Bone!
Little Chuck Brown.
How we gonna take our time and get T-Bone?
Come on!
Just a little teeny bit. Hey, T-Bone, you ready to go for a T-Bone, baby? Now we gonna let T-Bone strike it up for you. Now, strike it on up now.
Once again, taking it back to the old school. These are the breaks. Shout out to Mighty Whitey. Once again, the clubhouse. Yours truly from the planet of Brooklyn. The incredible, unforgettable DJ Skill. Chimo! Come on. One time. I ain't gotta tell y'all who took this. Maybe I do. Run DMC.
Backstroke lover, always hiding beneath the covers till I talk to you, my daddy will say. Said you ain't seen nothing till you down on the moment, then you're sure to be changing your ways. I met cheerleader, was a real young breed, all the times I can reminisce. All the best things of loving with a sister and a cousin, only started with a little kiss like this.
I'm about to drop the most famous breakbeat outside of Apache of all time.
Seesaw swinging with the balls in the school and your feet flying up in the air. Sing hey diddle diddle with your kitty in the middle of the swing.
I don't care if you was 5 years old. If there was a DJ in the park or at the block party playing, he played this. Taking it back. Taking it back once again. Rest in peace to Jeffrey and Veronica. On behalf of myself, DJ Craven, the Clubhouse, and All City Radio. Come on! Shout out to the Funk Master, DJ Mario, Brooklyn, T Connection, Groove to Get Down. Taking it back to the Roxy and the Funhouse with this one. It was on and popping in the Roxy, the Funhouse, the rooftop. Unfortunately, when this came on, it was roll call for the planet of Brooklyn. This is when, even though I was from BK, I used to hit my back on the wall. Because if you had gazelles, a rope chain, a sheepskin, British walkers, a Kango, anything of value, and your knuckle game wasn't in pack, you was getting vicked when this song came on. How many of y'all remember? Duke Luke shouted out in the chat room, you know what time it is. I wasn't down with that, my back was against the wall. Jimbo! Dougie Fresh used this. Once again, you listening to the sounds of DJ Skill, the incredible. Part 1 of the Clubhouse. DJ Craven is standing by. You know what I mean? Each and every Wednesday night, All City Radio, NewYorkCity.com. If you're just tuning in, I'm hitting y'all with the breaks. Come on. Shout out to my man Red Alert. One day, back in the early 80s, I seen him at a club. It was around Christmas time, and he dropped this. I had to know what it was. Red put me up on it. I shot the Brad's record den uptown, and I picked it up. Smooth like glass once again. DJ Skill. Come on. Again, just in case y'all didn't know me, back in the days I used to collect all types of music. Jazz, African, club, house, even some obscure rock joints. Like this one. Check the flavor. Another popular joint right here. Y'all remember this? Shout out to the Cold Crush. All originals. No bootlegs. I burnt all of this last night and this morning. That's right, for all of y'all, all our listeners out there. As my man Dupaloop would say, I was doing homework. Check it. Taking it back. Shout out and rest in peace to the one called Biggie Smalls from the planet of Brooklyn. Shout out to the Mafia, Junior Mafia. They took this track to make that joint, that famous joint. Jimbo! As you can see, we're going to do a little bit of overtime today. Tonight, I should say. You know what time it is. Jimbo! No secrets here. You're listening to the sounds of the Ohio Players. This was called Ecstasy. Jimbo! Digging in the crates. Check it. Shout out to Biz Markie, Marley Marl. Nobody beats the Biz.
Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future.
About y'all, I got a special guest. It's gonna come through in a minute. Check it. The original.
Now you know you're in the clubhouse with DJ Skill on the Wizard Still at this time. I'm the band they call Craven, half man, half amazing. My man Skill does his thing. If you're just tuning in, he's doing the breaks tonight. Right now, taking it back old school. Like I always say, go get your towel, go get your water. I'm still gonna make you sweat.
Paradise is very nice. Paradise is very nice. Paradise is very nice. Paradise is very nice.
As you know, we had the Clientele Brothers here a couple of weeks ago. Tonight we got a very special guest. Let Skill introduce him in a little bit. But stand by. The Clubhouse every Wednesday night from 8 to 10. So don't you go nowhere.
Welcome aboard Disco Airlines Flight 78. Our captain tells us we'll be flying very high, but oxygen masks will not be necessary. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Disco Airlines Flight 78. Our captain tells us we'll be flying very high, but oxygen masks will not be necessary.
Everybody that's in the chat room. Shout out to everybody that's not in the chat room. We see ya. California. Shout out to those people in Colorado. I see ya, Kay. I see ya. Coming up very soon, we're going to have the Beauty of the Week. And as I said just a minute ago, we got a very special guest in the house tonight. Going to introduce him in a minute. You'll all know him. But I'm going to let Skill introduce him. So stand by.
check 2. I had told y'all that I was gonna have a special guest. And he took time out of his busy schedule to come through for a brother. And for DJ Craven for the clubhouse. This is my partner in crime way back in the day. I like to pay homage to him. He used to come to the crib all the time, way back in the days, over 20 years ago. Taught me how to scratch, taught me how to do a lot. We kicked vibes together on scratching, different techniques, and he took it to another level. I went one way, he kept flowing with it. I made a record or 2, but he kept flowing with it. Became a producer, a world extraordinaire, DJ. And I just want to pay homage to my man at this time. Come here, kid. DJ Scratch. What's the deal? Once again, if y'all don't know DJ Scratch, you better recognize. Go on YouTube, check him out. One of the best and baddest DJs in the world. No doubt. I'm glad you came through, kid. Just gonna interview a minute. Let me pull this down.
1, 2, check 1, 2.
Word up.
You hear old school breaks like this, you want to use the old school voice like, if you say.
No doubt.
Party people. You gotta put the echo on it, man. Like, if you say New York City.
Once again, DJ Scratch in the house, so let me bring this down a little bit. I want my man kick this little interview with me, you know what I mean?
Let's go.
Everything's popping, everything's good, man. I'm just gonna ask you a couple questions, let our listeners know what time it is with you.
Peace to everybody that's watching. Word up, peace. Salute.
Why don't we start off with straight up and down, before we connected way back, how'd you get your career started, you know what I mean? From the way back in yesteryear days.
Well, in the early stages of hip hop, it just came from the parks and the block parties. So I was doing block parties, house parties, you know what I mean? Like, before I was old enough to get into the club. So I just started there, and doing the block parties, the house parties, going to different people, block parties, battling. And then I went to the skating rink. Remember skating rink back in Queens, USA skating rink?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that was my first official DJ job. That was like 1985, 86?
No doubt.
And then it started from there, man.
Okay. Cool.
Me and you we met shortly after that, actually.
No doubt. And how'd your career evolve into what it is now? Tell the listeners how you got to where you at now.
From that point on, I started touring around that time. I won a DJ battle at USA Skating Rink, and 1, 2. I started. Let me just hold the mic.
Got a different mic for you.
Okay, cool. It's a nice setup in here. Word up. Yeah, so I from that point on, man, I just started. I won a DJ contest at USA Skating Rink, and they had different locations around the country. So I won the DJ contest, and Super Level C won the MC contest. So we all come from that same school, you know what I mean? From that skating rink, Father MC, DJ Hot Day, MC Poet, like that whole Queensbridge crew, and so we started touring. Me and Super Level C started touring at the different skating rink locations around the country. So I started touring for that, and then I was trying to get to the New Music Seminar, you know what I mean, in 1987, but I wasn't qualified to get in, because back then a lot of people don't know, back then DJ battles, you wasn't allowed to get into a DJ battle unless you had a record out. So it was only for professionals. You couldn't just walk and sign a slip and then get into a battle. You had to have a record out. So I didn't have a record out. A record label wasn't sponsoring me, so I couldn't get into the battle in 1987, which is the one DJ Cash Money won. So the following year, using my connections out to my friends that live in Queens, I hooked up with MC Poet, and so we made a little record, you know what I mean, and then that qualified me to get into the battle in 1988. So I got into the New Music Seminar and I won. So a couple of months after that, I went to a party in asked to get on the turntables. They let me get on. They didn't know who I was. I was like, yo, let me rock for a minute. I had my records with me, you know what I mean? And they let me get on, and I blazed the crowd. So when I stepped off the stage, Russell Simmons and Leo Cohen was standing at the bottom of the stairs waiting for me. Like, come here, little man. Like, yo, you want to go on tour, Run DMC?
No doubt.
I'm like, let me think about that. Hell yeah. You know what I mean? And so it just took off from there. So maybe like 8 months later, they put me on. Actually, immediately after that, I became a DJ for Rush. You know, back in the days, rolling with Rush, that was the thing. Everybody wanted to roll with Rush back then. Doubt. So I was a Rush management DJ. If a DJ missed his flight, or if a DJ got fired from a group, or if a group didn't have a DJ, they would send me out. So I would go out sometimes with Heavy D. I would go out with KRS. I would go out with all of the groups under Rush management, and then up until it was time to go overseas to open up for Run DMC.
No doubt, no doubt.
Word.
Tell me about the early days real quick. You know, I want to go back to that. Like, what was your first pair of turntables you had back in the days? Who bought them for you?
Man, I didn't buy a pair of turntables until after I got down with EPMD.
Oh, word?
I used to battle for all my stuff, you know what I mean? Like,
okay.
I battled for all my sets. And the first pair I ever DJ'd on was a pair of Technique SL B101s. It was the rack system turntables. You remember the rack systems?
Yeah. Used to put the two racks together and drop the mixer in the middle.
Yeah, so you know the rack system with the turntable, the amp, the cassette deck.
No doubt, I had that.
So my brother had, I don't know how he got two matching pair, because they wouldn't sell those separate. So he got two pair of those, and I used to practice on those when he would leave the crib. You know what I mean? He wouldn't let me get on the turntable. You know, you wouldn't let your little brother touch your stuff. You know what I mean? You know how it go.
No doubt.
And, so every time he would leave, I would get on the cut, practice, and then he caught me. He came in early, caught me, smacked me upside my head. But of course, a little brother, you know, you're gonna go do it again. You know, you're gonna do it again. You know what I mean? So what I noticed is before he left the crib the next day, he pulled the platter off the turntable and took this rubber band off. I didn't know what that was. You know what I mean? So he pulled the platter off, took this rubber band that was under the platter, and bounced. Took them off both. So as soon as he left, I got right back on.
Okay.
I hit the start button, but the turntable wasn't spinning. You know what I mean? I'm like, what did he do? You know, I'm hitting the button, lifting up the tone arm, nothing. And then didn't hit me, but because I seen the little centerpiece,
right,
that was spinning. So I'm like, okay, what did he do? So I lift up the platter, and then I seen the little gold thing spinning. So then I looked, I'm like, okay, this is the motor that makes
it go around.
Makes it go round.
No doubt.
And the rubber band goes around the motor. Okay, I get it now.
Gotcha.
So I was looking around the house for rubber bands that big. Of course, we ain't have any. You know what I mean?
Right.
So maybe like a week later, went to the store. My mom's went to the little Korean stand, get the fruit, vegetables, and all that. Then I noticed they had the big red rubber bands around the collard greens.
Early days of DJ Scratch. Tell it.
So I stole two of the big rubber bands from around the collard greens.
No doubt.
Came back in the crib, waited for my brother to leave the crib again, and I tried them. Put the rubber band around the platter and then around that little gold motor. Hit start and it spun.
No doubt.
So I was good. So he wouldn't come right back. Yeah, so he wouldn't come right back and because he know I couldn't use the turntable, so he wouldn't rush back home. So
no doubt.
That gave me the freedom to just practice, and eventually the rubber band burnt the motor out on the turntable.
Wow.
Because it wasn't exactly the same size. You know what I mean?
But you gotta live and you learn.
Yeah,
man.
He never knew why the turntables broke.
Through all of that experience.
I told him like 20 years later and bought him a new pair. You know, I bought him a new pair. He didn't know why, but he didn't find out why until
no doubt.
20 years later.
Through all of that experience, look where it got you today.
Yeah, no doubt.
Tell me about some DJs that you've admired over your years of success. You know, who you've encountered, who you've played with over the years that you admired, and what you admired them for, a particular type of scratch, how they blended, whatever the case may be. Elaborate.
Well, it's a couple of different people, man, and you know the saying, "Never meet your heroes."
I heard
that saying. You know, a lot of people that I did look up to come to find out they're real assholes. You know what I mean? I'm keeping it 100. You know what I mean? You know, some of the pioneers is like, I'm like, God damn, man, I'm mad that I met you. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
But the ones that definitely were instrumental in influencing me to DJ, first of all, was Grandmaster Flash, because that's the first person I ever heard DJ on a cassette tape.
No doubt. Give it up to the BX,
and,
GMF.
You know, I used to hear his tapes, and then, you know, when I finally met him, I was like, wow, Grandmaster Flash. And he's actually still cool. He's a cool dude on top of that, so that made it even better.
Anybody else?
Who else? Grand Mixer DST.
DST. Okay.
DST. Grand Wizard Theodore. Like, and those guys is like, you know, these is people that
all from the Bronx.
We heard before on tape, and then I didn't meet them until later, and then later became friends. Like right now, like Flash will call me just to say what's up, and I'm still like, yo, Flash just called me. You know, like I'm still a fan. You know what I mean? And
no doubt.
And then on the Brooklyn side, like Grandmaster Flowers, of course, rest in peace.
Flowers.
Rest in peace to Pete DJ Jones that passed away today.
Yeah, I heard that.
Word. So
Pete Craven was just talking about that.
Yeah, so like, and then on the Queen side, the Disco Twins. And you, like you, like, I don't know if people know skill. I don't know if you even know, like, this dude I used to call him the Chop Master, because he would scratch with the up and down. He didn't use a fader. His chops were so crazy, like just sharp as hell. So like just a lot of DJs, man. The list goes on and on and on. But for the most part, the ones who were definitely influential to my career, I'm happy that they weren't, you know, some of the assholes that I've came across in the industry. You know, just being in this industry for like 30 years, you come across a lot of people. I was lucky enough to meet a lot of the people that I wanted to meet.
Okay.
And, you know, that were, you know, influential to my wanting to be a DJ, you know what I mean? So it's cool. It's cool.
All right, last but not least, I know we was kicking it on the phone for a while. You just came back from a tour in Germany. Tell us about that and who you've been producing lately, and, you know, go through some of your production up to now. You know, we're going to wrap it up so Craven could get on. And, you know, Craven said he's all good. We can listen to some history.
Well, you know, I tour all the time. Like, sometimes I'll do like a short run, or sometimes I'll do like a little long run. It depends on what's going on, you know what I mean? Like, you know, just being a family man, a father, I'm a grandfather now, so.
Wow.
So, just, you know, so when I want to get on the road, get that itch, I'll just go on the road for a little while. Then when I'm homesick, I want to stay home. So
no doubt.
So you know, just I've been going hard lately. When I went to Dubai, Germany, came home, did a couple of other gigs in the States, then went back to Germany for New Year's Eve gig. I'm going back to Germany next week, as a matter of fact.
Okay, cool.
Stuttgart, Germany, and Berlin. Okay. And production-wise, I'm not producing anybody right now.
Okay.
I did a couple of production, you know, scoring for Boardwalk Empire, the HBO show.
Okay.
That's based on the 1920s Atlantic City. You know, the gangsters back then when they was taking over Atlantic City. So I just been doing scoring right now.
Back in the days, you worked with Busta, Biggie.
Oh yeah, like. I never worked with Biggie. I never produced Biggie.
Okay.
Rest in peace to my homie. Word up. But yeah, production wise, like Busta Rhymes, like his first 4 albums, I actually created the Busta Rhymes sound. Like I was Busta's main producer, the whole Flip Mode squad. LL, Jay-Z, DMX, Snoop Dogg, everybody that was basically hot in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. I was fortunate to be able to work with them, and fortunate, blessed to sell a lot of records. Like sold like over like 30 million records.
No doubt.
Combined with all of the production, 3 Grammy nominations.
And you said it best, brother. There's nothing but a blessing.
Yeah,
You heard?
exactly, definitely. And it's a blessing to still be, you know, after all of these years, to still be working. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Because what a lot of people don't understand, man, like I talk to the young cats now, you know, in the game, and I'm like, yo, everybody that's like for example, like I spoke to T.I. one day, and I told him, like, yo, listen, I've seen one of you about 20 times for 20 years in a row. Like, it's always that one dude that's hot. He's hot right now, and then he's not. Like, it doesn't last forever for nobody. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So make your mark now, and, you know, spread it out. Start some businesses or whatever, and stretch it. You know what I mean? While you're hot now, because
continue to be innovative and creative.
Right, the flame doesn't last forever, and it's
No
like,
doubt.
and as a DJ, that's why everybody wants to be a DJ now. You see, everybody's being a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like
Serato.
Everybody's being a A lot of people wouldn't be DJing if Serato didn't exist.
No doubt.
But now they see why a DJ lasts forever. It lives forever. Like an artist, you got to stay hot. You got to keep making a record to stay hot. And if you're in the state of hip hop right now, if you're not hot, you're dead.
No doubt.
And then the music that's being made right now doesn't last more than 6 months. So, you know, a lot of rappers is DJing. Everybody's DJing now, you know what I mean? Because they see a DJ lives forever. A DJ can work forever because there's always going to be music, whether it's whack or hot music, but the DJ has to play it.
Okay, no doubt, man.
So,
last but not least, tell our listeners about your BLS set, and as well as your internet radio show. I know it's seasonal, but, you know, speak on that real quick, you know?
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I was fortunate and blessed enough to finally, because I always wanted to be the DJ on the radio in New York, you know what I mean? And, you know, just through all of the politics and bullshit, you know what I mean? People be, you know, they fear you, they don't want, you know, just all the politics of being in the business. I always wanted to DJ on the radio, and before Hot 97, it was only BLS and Kiss and 92 KTU at the time. You know, I wanted to DJ on the radio from that point on. Like, yo, I want to DJ on the radio one day. I want to DJ on the radio.
I remember we used to talk about that.
You know what I'm saying? And then, and you know, once I became famous, got popular, and I still wanted to DJ on the radio. I was on touring with, you know, with my group with EPMD. Then with my group, when we broke up, I started touring with Jay-Z, but I still wanted to DJ on the radio, and the doors just kept getting slammed in my face for whatever reason, I don't know, but
you gotta be in the right place at the right time.
So I was like, you know what? You know, the internet had got a little stronger, and I was always tech savvy. I was always tech savvy with everything, anything as far as electronics or anything like that. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start my own radio station. And everybody's like, you can't start your own radio station. You ain't got enough money for that. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
I'm like, nah, you have to embrace the internet. This is like, you know, right when the internet right before it was about to really take over. And you know, and a lot of us, we're cavemen. We didn't know how to use computers and Serato and all of that. You know what I mean? So I started my own radio show on iTunes. And, you know, people can download it all over the world. You know what I mean? And then so I was like, you know what? Let me try to stream this live on the internet.
Okay.
And at the time, which was in 2007, at the time, everybody didn't have high-speed internet. You know, back then, everybody still had AOL. And when you go online, you hear that. You got to wait about 2 minutes.
Check the flavor, y'all. History. Listen up.
You know, so everybody didn't have high speed. Only a few people had high speed internet back then. Everybody else just had dial-up. So you couldn't really get your views on because it wasn't fast enough for people to see the streams like how you can see it right now. So I went back to iTunes because everybody had iTunes. So I did it on iTunes. very popular. You know what I mean? I started getting a lot of bookings because iTunes is worldwide. You know what I mean? So people in Bahrain, like Saudi Arabia, everybody was listening, soldiers and everybody. So they were booking me all over the world just from that radio show.
Wow.
So in 2000, end of 2008, the U.S. government forced everybody, and I don't know if y'all remember these commercials when they kept saying, at June 15th, you won't your antenna won't be able to work.
I remember.
So the government forced everybody to have some type of high-speed internet, even if you had the slowest rate, but you had to have a modem in your house to watch TV or to use the internet. You couldn't use it through the phone line anymore.
No doubt.
So that's when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to streaming again, because now everybody gotta have high-speed internet so people can see me.
Gotcha.
So 2009, August 11, 2009, I launched ScratchVision.com.
Okay.
And so ScratchVision.com is like it's a social network. It's like imagine Facebook with this screen right here, the screen in the chat room, without all the Facebook drama. You know how everybody's on Facebook like, oh, I just woke up, I just took a pee, oh, you know what I mean? Like, so
no doubt.
So it's a social network. It's set up the same exact way. You sign up for an account. You have your own page. You can post stuff. You can post pictures, and in the meantime, you can watch Scratch Vision. So the way I have it is like I basically took the idea of video music box and doing something live. So if I do live shows. And when I'm not live, I have videos playing 24/7. Sometimes I do movie night, kung fu theater, you know what I mean? Something like, stuff like that. So
I know you said it's seasonal.
Yeah, seasonal. Yeah,
you be on tour and stuff. So
yeah. So
when's it gonna? When's it gonna?
We start back next
again?
month.
Next month.
Yeah. So
okay, shout it out again, because we're gonna definitely have our listeners.
Scratchvision.com, and then on top of that, I have some of the world's greatest DJs. They come to Scratch Vision and DJ, and they all believe in it because when I'm on the air, I like to teach history. You know what I mean? Because what I also notice about TV and the radio is that they don't teach history anymore.
No doubt.
When you watch TV, you watch the music television channels. There's no music no more. There's no music on MTV. There's no music on VH1, and there's barely music on BET. So these kids don't know anything past last year. They don't know nothing about Biggie. They don't know Jay-Z. They definitely don't know Rakim, Kane, and Kool G Rap. And they definitely don't know Melly Mel and Grandmaster Caz. So you can't get mad at these kids for not knowing. They have nowhere to find it. You know what I mean? But the internet. So that's what I do on Scratch Vision. Like, we teach history. We only play the classics because you can listen to everything else on radio. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We play the classics, and then I'll have Red Alert come in and rock a set and tell his story from when he started. I had Grandmaster Flash come in and tell, that he created the Q button. You know what I mean? And Jazzy Jeff and DJ
History. Check it.
Jazzy Jeff, DJ Cash Money. I have all these DJs come in to Scratch Vision and rocks. And then on top of that, I wanted to recreate the urgency to listen to the radio again. Because you remember back when the Latin Rascals was on the radio.
Those were my boys. I used to be with them.
You know what I'm saying? When Red Alert and the Rap Attack, you would whatever you had to do throughout the course of the day to clear that in time to listen and tape the radio.
I used to listen 2 in the morning to the Awesome 2.
Exactly.
WHBI.
Exactly. So that's what I wanted. Right. So that's what I wanted to recreate, that urgency to listen to Scratch Vision again. To listen to the radio. So when I say I'm on at 8 p.m., wherever time zone that is in the world, people make sure they log in. They do whatever they're doing. Like Eastern time, people are rushing home from work to get home to watch it. You know what I mean? And I just stayed stern with the scheduling. And another thing I didn't do as far as Scratch Vision, I don't do the archives.
Okay.
Because if you can watch my show whenever you feel like it, you're not going to watch it when we're live.
No doubt. That's the point.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the point. We got archives.
I don't do archives. Like, I'll show the archives, I'll show them at another time. I'll rebroadcast, you know what I mean?
No doubt.
So and I just did that by just doing my homework and research, watching TV, doing homework with radio, and I understand that if you're not live, you lose viewership. You know what I mean?
You're right.
And then when you have moments like this, like if you got Jazzy Jeff at your studio, I don't want somebody to be, we're all lazy. We're spoiled now because of the internet, because of the technology. Like, I won't watch the game. I'll tape it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'll tape it. So I'm like, no, if you don't see this when it's live, you won't see it until we show it again. So
no doubt.
That brought back the urgency to actually get ready and get set to watch it.
No doubt. You heard it first. My partner in crime, going way back into the day from the planet of Brooklyn. You seen it right here. DJ Skill and DJ Scratch. You heard? Yo, I appreciate you coming out,
Come
bro.
on, man. Thank
Taking
you,
time
man.
out of your busy
Come
schedule.
on, man.
You know, you're not
Come
paying
on,
homage
man.
to your
Come
kid.
on, man.
You know what I mean?
Come on, man.
It's all good.
I got the drinks and everything here, man. I don't know if y'all see the studio. This is real, very nice. It's like Starship Enterprise and shit. It's like all you need is the chick with the thing in her edge. Every time she turned around, she be like,
once again, the Clubhouse All City Radio. DJ Scratch, my special guest.
Word up, salute
to all of y'all. I'm gonna hit y'all with one more joint, and then I'm gonna turn it over to my partner in crime, DJ Craven. For those of y'all that stuck with us for the interview, we wholeheartedly appreciate it. Check the flavor. Like I said, I'm gonna hit y'all with one more joint, and then Craven is gonna be up. Stand by.
Hope you enjoyed that interview. The legendary DJ Scratch in the building. That's right, the Clubhouse. We like to thank him and appreciate his time for coming by and giving us that history lesson. I just want him to do one thing for me. When he sees LL Cool J, he'll know, just tell him, you know, Mr. Gene, this is where he started at, right here in this basement, okay? This is where he started at, 135th Avenue. Yeah, I met him when he was 14 years old. Last week we had Mikey D in the building along with the Clientele Brothers. We're going to bring you some special guests as often as we can. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. We're going to have the beauty of the week in a minute. We didn't forget you. We see you, Bobby Seabrook. My man DJ GLI. How you doing, April? DJ CJ. Now, DJ CJ is about 18, 19 years old, so you got your history lesson with DJ CJ. It's on Friday nights from 9 to 10. From 8 to 10. I see you, DJ Greg Nice is in the building. DJ Stantastic. How you doing, Duchess? Shiny's in the building. Tracy, we see ya. My man Jugaloo. Go get your towel, go get your water. I'm about to hit you with some house. You know what time it is. Get ready to move your feet.
Once again, yours truly, DJ Skill. It's been a pleasure. I know I took some extra time with the special guests, but it's all good. I'm glad to see a lot of the listeners are still with us. That was history in the making. Once again, I want to reiterate and thank my man DJ Scratch for coming out tonight in the midst of his busy schedule. Check him out on WBLS. and check them out on Scratch Vision. In the meantime and in between time, once again, this is the Clubhouse each and every Wednesday on All City Radio, NewYorkCity.com. Stay tuned for part 2. My partner in crime, always on time, DJ Craven. As always, peace and blessings.
Again, we'd like to thank the legendary DJ Scratch for coming through, giving us that history lesson. So you know what that means. We're going to take the archive down. If you don't see us live, you won't see us. Haha. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for that bad girl.
Oh boy.
That's right, it's DJ Craven in the building.
What
y'all know about this?
Supermodel. Fresh out of Elle magazine. Buy her own bottles. Look, pimp juice, I keep it running. Bad than a mother.
Got the beauty of the week. Here it is.
If you're a bad
I want to introduce you to the beauty of the week this week. She go by the name of Paula Morrison Smith. She's out of the Bronx, the BX.
For all my chicks in the club, who knows how to
We'd like to thank you for sending in your picture. Ladies, send your picture in. Haha. It's that time. It's Craven time. You know you want some. You gotta have some.
Now I've seen a lot of bras, you know, all on one accord. Everyone look the same, but take a look at my dame. She take that hypnotic or Alizé. There ain't much more I can say, but
I don't know if T-Easy is listening, but we're gonna do a little overtime tonight. I gotta give you what you came here for. So Paula, We like to thank you for being the beauty of the week. Ladies, send in your pictures. The Clubhouse Show at gmail.com. I want to post you up. I want to see what our listeners look like. At the end of the year, what we're going to do is try to make a calendar and sell a calendar for the proceeds. And we're going to give it to a charity. So again, I want one of them. No doubt. You know what time it is, bad girls. Write that address down. Email the Clubhouse Show at gmail.com. Again, thank you, Paula. Shout out to my man, DJ Scratch again, the legendary, coming through. But now it's time. So go get that towel. Go get that water. Craven's on your radio. Let me see those ones if you're ready to do this. Let me see them. Here we go. It's that time. It's Craven time. Here we go. A little something special. You know what you should do? You should get up and do the Thriller dance, because I got a new one for you. Matter of fact, it's two of them. We're just warming up. This is Workout Wednesdays. So here we go. You might want to stretch a little bit before you start doing this. Yeah, that's how we doing it. A little Thriller double team. I see ya. go. You're ready to move your feet. Little Thriller. In the clubhouse to DJ Craven. My man DJ Skill just set you off with the beats. Shout out to the special guest, DJ Scratch the Legendary. This is how how we doing it every Wednesday night in the clubhouse. You know what you came here for. Let's do it. How you doing, April? Bobby Sigbrook's in the building. DJ GLI's in the building. DJ CJ, we'll see ya. I'm MC. Greg Nicer. DJ Stantastic's in the building. How you doing, Duchess? Shiny, we'll see ya. Tracy, Tuka Luke.
The future is yours and it's mine. Through sad times or good times, it's your time. The future is yours and it's mine. Through sad times or good times, good times. The future is yours and it's mine. Through sad times or good times, it's your time.
As we leave the building, the legendary Scratch is leaving the building. We'd like to say thank you again, once again, in the clubhouse. About you, but I'm having some fun. In the clubhouse with DJ Craven, half man, half amazing. This is how we do it. I see you. I couldn't see you earlier. April Jimenez, Tracy. I see you on your iPad now.
Again, on the wheels of steel, the one of twos, doing it just for you. My partner in crime, always on time. Part 2 of the clubhouse. DJ Craven, getting it in at this time. Check the flavor.
We're going to go into a little overtime tonight, but it's all good. Yeah, you should be in full swing at this time.
Craig, just to let you know, on the jack with action right now. Said he's feeling that jam you playing right now. So am I. Y'all better recognize. Once again, y'all better recognize the king of house on the ones and twos, DJ Craven. Check it.
We ain't gonna take it too long past your bedtime. We see you, Duchess. You know you had to go. It's 10 o'clock. We ain't gonna take it too much past your bedtime, but we gotta get it in. Again, shout out to my man DJ Scratch coming by. Give me a little of that history. I want to give a shout out to everybody. California, We got somebody up in Colorado. We got somebody in D.C., Delaware, Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina. We're glad you could join us. Of course, New York, New York. We got somebody out there in Santo Domingo, Villa Bella. We got them all over. We'd like to thank you for joining us. We're going to give it to you. I'm going to break a sweat myself. Here we go. Got something special for those people. My Latinos coming up. A little something, something. Mama.
Mama's blues.
I didn't forget your South Jersey's in the building.
I want to talk about my mother.
Chicago's in the building.
Mama's blues.
Yeah, we're gonna give it to you a little bit tonight. Didn't left you off the hook. Get your sweat on. This is what we do this for. Make you sweat. This is Workout Wednesdays. Shout out to all the DJs and the ACR, All City Radio, NYC.com. You're in the clubhouse. And this is what I do. You want to hear the house? Come to my house. The clubhouse. This is how we do it. DJ Craven, my man, DJ Skill. Every Wednesday night from 8 to 10. Yeah, we're going to groove to this. Come on, groove to it. If this is your first time in the clubhouse, we do it like this every Wednesday night after my man T-Easy and the weekend show from 6 to 8. Clubhouse is from 8 to 10. Here we go. We're gonna wind it down just a little bit before I take it back up. I don't want you to crash. I know it's about 10 after 10 Eastern Standard Time. It could be a little later, it could be a little early, it depends on where you're at. If you're in Colorado, it's about 8:10. If you're in Santo Domingo, it's about 11:10. If you're here, it's 10:10. Do you know who your children are? Here we go. Glad you're loving it. Like McDonald's, you'll be loving it. It's all good. Here in the clubhouse, this is what we do. We do it all for you.
It's a new beginning, so make
Here we go. I got something for my Latinas, my Latinos. And then we're gonna close it out because we know you gotta go to work tomorrow. We're thinking about doing a Wednesday night club party. You come, let me know.
You can never go wrong. It's a new beginning, so make the most.
Before we close it out, I'm gonna take it back up just a little bit. I'm gonna take it up a little bit more.
Most seems long. Industry won't have seen. Creating. You can never go wrong. Seems long.
go. We gotta have some rice and chicken. Here we go. Here we go. We got something for everybody. Who's gonna translate? Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. We ain't finished. Shout out to my man DJ Michael, DJ Rush, DJ CJ, I'm MC, DJ Tricky D, Big Mo, Winnie C. My man Ice. I told you we're not finished. We gotta give our Latinos something to move their feet to, you know. It's another Wednesday night here in the clubhouse. I'm gonna let you go to bed, but not before we give you a little bit more for more than what you bargained for. Here we go. I'd like to thank everybody for coming in and staying with the clubhouse week in and week out. Special shout out to Paula Morrison Smith for being the beauty of the week.
No doubt. Once again, you're being musically seduced by DJ Craven. The clubhouse each and every Wednesday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Want to thank my man Scratch for coming out from the planet of Brooklyn, representing as a guest here on the clubhouse. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. We innovative, we creative, playing all different genres of music. Our main goal is to make sure that we satisfy our listeners. Once again, you're listening to the King of House, DJ Craven. Check the mix.
Yeah, this is a little cool down music, so you don't go to bed all sweaty. But then again, that could be a good thing. Haha, depends on who you're going to bed with. But anyway, here we go. We're going to say goodnight. But before we say goodnight, we want to thank everyone for tuning in, no matter where you are. Next time, tell a friend, tell a friend. DJ Skill and DJ Craven is on your radio. Like I said, we're going to slow it down just a little bit. You are the fans, and we do this for you. So a special shout out to everybody that's listening in the chat room. If you're not in the chat room, if you're in the chat room with an anonymous name, it's all good. We want to thank you for tuning in. I do this because I love to do this, and I know Skill does too. And I hope that you're listening because you love music. We bring all types of music to you. I see everyone saying good night, so I'm going to say good night too. Again, special shout out to everybody that's listening. Special shout out to my man DJ Skill. And a special shout out to the legendary DJ Scratch for coming through, giving us a little history lesson. And I'm glad that you were able to partake and listen to the show. Tell a friend, it's in the archive. I don't know how long.
They can go to our site.
No doubt. We'll have it up. So tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend.
Shout out to the All City Radio crew.
No doubt.
All the All City Radio DJs. Much love to all of y'all. Check out the other shows on All City Radio.
If you go to our website, www.da-clubhouse.net, you'll see our shows, our archive shows. You'll see the shows that are upcoming for all the other DJs. And all the upcoming things that we're doing. You'll also see the beauty of the week. Ladies, I can't stress how much I want you to send your pictures in. We're going to try to do a fundraiser for a charity. So you can be involved. We get our listeners involved. And we'll give the money to a charity donated by the clubhouse on your behalf of our listeners. So thank you, Tracy. Thank you, April. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Johnny.
Shout out to the chat room.
Everybody in the chat room and everybody that's not in the chat room. Again, we have some people, California, Colorado, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Virginia, all over. Santo Domingo, Puerto Rico,
Florida.
We like to thank all of you for joining in and listening to this music.
Shout out to the boroughs, the BX, Shaolin, Money Making Manhattan, Queens, on the map, my hometown, the planet of Brooklyn.
So right now you should be like a little cool down. It's all good. As we say goodnight, we'd like to thank you once again. We can't thank you enough. Tell a friend, the Clubhouse, DJ Skill, DJ Cravens.
Peace and blessings. Y'all have a good night. We out.